must be over 400 years old. At least 90% purity. Say do, feel it. Soft to the touch.
It was only a matter of time. This is going to be the biggest haul of gold artifacts in the history of Adam's exploration.
Adam's exploration. In the history of the world.
Bon travail.
C'est qui? Vous les
Arrête! Arrête!
Vous les avez appelés?
Arrête!
Henri! Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Donne-moi ton portable.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux?
Donne-moi ton portable. J'ai dit donne à toi.
Money! Is that what you want? The company can give it to you!
Company cannot pay me what I want.
Vite. Waka. Waka.
I'm not going to do this. Because I loved your father. I'm sorry. This is the best that I can do.
Yalla. Yalla.
Jaar, 7 maanden en 13 dagen. Meneer Jack Reardon, ik zie dat je bij de Zwarte Zwanen-operatie heeft gezeten. Weet je, ik heb er heel veel van dat soort gasten door die deur zien gaan daar. En meestal duurt het een week, een maand of misschien een jaar. En ze komen allemaal weer terug. Ze denken weer geld te kunnen maken door meer misdrijven te plegen. Maar ze vergeten het belangrijkste, die tweede kans te pakken. Ik hoop gewoon niet dat jij een van die gasten bent, oké? This is your release form. Got any place to go?
Josie, per te.
Jack. Oddio santo. Vieni, entra. Sei diventato zio. Si chiama Hans. Giovanni voleva chiamarlo Giorgio, però poi alla fine abbiamo scelto Hans. A maggio fa già 3 anni.
Ora è dai nonni.
Sì, però la prossima settimana lo conoscerai, eh? Cin. Accidenti! Quant'era che non bevevi una birretta, eh?
Che lavoro pensi di fare ora, Jack?
Joe,
No, amore. Senti, che fai? Vai ancora in giro per deserti a fare la caccia al tesoro?
I'm an archaeologist. Sono professionista. Lavoro per un'azienda, non faccio la caccia al tesoro.
Beh, sempre caccia al tesoro, eh.
e dai, Joe!
Ma Gio cosa? Io sono 25 anni che lavoro e non sono mai stato in galera.
Ora basta. Non è giusto trattarlo così, eh. Si stai comportando molto male.
Non può stare qua, è un criminale.
È mio fratello. E poi non è colpa sua. Jack nemmeno sapeva che se faceva degli scavi all'Unione Europea era un reato.
Non mi frega quello che fa. È un criminale che si nasconde dietro il suo dottorato. E tiello lontano da nostro figlio.
Hell of a funeral procession.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
It's still up in the air, Matthew. Our business is the salvage and recovery of treasure. It looks bad if 100,000 gold coins go missing. And they're killing us in the press. We won't have a CEO until this is resolved.
King is a king from birth. The coronation is just a formality.
Romantic? Your sister might disagree.
My sister doesn't have the stomach for this job. She's just a scientist.
She has to be placated somehow. Your father gave her a journal with enough documents to blow this whole thing to bits.
No, she'd never hurt this company. She doesn't have the balls to use a nuclear option like that. This fight will take place in the boardroom. And I own the boardroom.
Yes, but
So typical of my father. He spends his whole life pillaging, pirating, only to get a guilty conscience at the end. Still, I think he's right. And when I run this company, I'm gonna run it clean.
remember, be diplomatic. Offer her CFO, head of research, a carrot.
I've been diplomatic with her my entire life. It's time she learns that there is a new balance of power. She'll fall in line. It's the beginning of a new era.
If it's one thing I've learned from your father, never underestimate your own family.
A leader has to show strength. When Sir Francis Drake was sent to raid the Spanish, his co-commander Thomas Doughty tried to take control. Thomas Doughty was a gentleman, scholar, and a war hero. But Drake was the captain. And one of them was beheaded the next day.
I understand your long-standing fascination with Sir Francis Drake, but I'm not sure the same logic applies to 21st century Hong Kong.
That's bullshit. This company needs a captain. My sister's not going to get the votes because she spent her entire life reading about history. And I've spent my entire life understanding.
Finito. Questo è tutto quello che abbiamo recuperato a casa di mamma.
Grazie, cara. Sta arrivando il camion dall'università? 5 minuti.
Io vado a prendere Hans. Dai, che stai facendo la cosa giusta.
This way. Everything's in here.
An Ica stone?
Yeah.
This is Mesopotamian.
I was actually Akkadian, but Look, are you gonna be doing this here or back at your appraisal office?
You're selling it?
Well, you're from the university, right? I'm sorry, I just want to get this over with.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. I came here to find you. You're Jack Reardon, right?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
You ever seen one of these?
It's a Godin's double eagle. Last gold coin circulated by the U.S. Mint. Beautiful.
It was worth $20 in 1933. Want to guess how much it's worth now?
Look, I don't know what got you out of your comfy little office, but I'm not interested.
I need you to steal something for me.
Excuse me? Look, I don't know who you think I am, but I am not your guy.
I think you are, Jack. The biggest find in modern history. 100,000 gold coins touched by the Inca themselves. More gold than King Tut's tomb. More gold than 10,000 of these combined. Isn't this what you live for?
Stop.
You were the best, Jack. You found things we didn't even know existed, let alone were still preserved. Isn't that what all this stuff is about?
Stop.
I am not just talking about the thrill of the find. I'm talking about history. 500 years of blood, sand, and gold in one goddamn chest.
Look, I don't know what you think I did, or was, but it's over. The last treasure hunt I went on, the only thing I found was the back of a jail cell. I'm out.
Everyone has a price. $750,000. That's how much it's worth now.
Turbulence in about 20 minutes, Miss Adams, and in Western Sahara in about 3 hours.
Don't tell me you're afraid to fly.
I'm not afraid to fly. I don't like flying.
You and my brother Matthew, the only thing keeping him from monopolizing the company jet. Once our dad died, he went straight for the fucking throne. Why are you afraid to fly?
Sorry, you've been talking this whole time.
I'm certainly paying you enough. We have 1 week to find this Jack before the board meeting.
1 week. So what's your plan?
Find the culprit, find the gold. This is the last place Henry was before they took off with everything.
Well, it's your money. Of course, I'll need a gun.
No guns.
Well, Henry has a gun, in case you forgot.
Henry didn't shoot me. He saved my life. We're going through the local authorities on this one, Jack. Hurry up! We're supposed to be meeting the police chief. Henri Gagnon, il a travaillé pour ma famille pendant 12 années.
Jamais vu. Je ne connais pas cette personne.
Il était ici. I lived with him here for months.
سرق اللي بعله تبطاق تلقى فين كاين.
Looks like a dead end.
I have a few more questions for Farouk.
I'll be outside. اسمح لي يا صاحبي.
قف.
It's not a problem.
You're following us. I saw you. Tell me, why are you following us?
Jack, let him go!
هلا هذاك معي.
Farouk, je suis désolé. We're leaving now. Merci.
Fine. Let's get out of here.
Hé. Cette place est très dangereuse pour les étrangers.
On dégage. On dégage.
Hé. On va attaquer un officier de police. C'est un problème.
Your sister's back in Western Sahara. She thinks she's a detective.
I told her the authorities were handling it.
She thinks they missed something. You know Maeve.
Well, the only thing Maeve's gonna miss is a board meeting. Whatever she's doing is costing us a fortune.
Cut her off. Freeze her accounts. If she has no money, she has to come home.
Fuck! They froze my accounts. God damn it.
It's a good thing you already paid me.
For what? You'd rather just beat the shit out of anyone you see.
Yeah, and you'd rather pay them off. Why don't you have a drink?
It doesn't matter. Without cash, it's over. Send the plane back. Matthew wants to parade me in front of the board as a goddamn failure. I got nothing. Maybe Matthew's right. Leave it to the professionals.
I do have one thing. Stole his phone. Look at the last number dialed.
Hong Kong.
I haven't really heard a lot of Mandarin around here, have you?
So?
So, $1 billion of gold is worth nothing until you sell it.
Skip the lecture, Jack. What's your plan?
Go to the biggest black market in the world, find your gold, steal it back.
That's what I paid you $750,000 to tell me? My accounts are frozen, Jack.
Look, we do this my way. I've got some contacts. I can set us up for a bit.
And this black market of gold is in Hong Kong?
The middle of the Middle East. Golden City. Dubai.
Miss Adams, company's recalling us. Plane leaves in 20. We'll be outside.
Well, I guess you gotta choose, Maeve. One thing. We do this. I'm gonna need a gun.
I just got word the plane is back, and your sister isn't on it.
Well, she's making it easy for us then. I guess she'll be missing the meeting.
First, we're gonna meet with my friend Sheikh Ali. He's a bit of an eccentric, but he's the biggest artifact collector in all of Dubai.
Jack, habibi. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Let me get a good look at you. I figured it was only a matter of time before you came calling. And you've arrived just in time. There's a sitting room inside for your wife. There's only 20 of these in the world. I won them in a poker tournament in Marrakesh. Impressive, eh? Come.
So, how's business?
Business? What business? Governments are ambushing any new digs, any findings. They're suing private companies for their treasure because of this new salvage law.
Well, I guess I got out of a good time.
Yeah, which is why I'm surprised you're even back here. You know, since that whole Black Swan investigation, I haven't bought anything for my trophy room. No one has.
No one?
Well, there's word of a gentleman from Hong Kong, the only one stupid enough to pay cash for black market items. They say he speaks Japanese. That's just a rumor. Enough business. Come. His name is Zarar. He's an exhibitor. Look at these birds. Exhibitors. They always kill their prey the same way. Ambush. You can never be too careful when dealing with the sovereign nations of the world. I'm throwing a party, and anyone who's anyone this side of the Gulf will be there. You must come.
I'm not sure if that would be a good idea.
I know your weakness.
Where do we go next?
I don't fly. I don't drive. I ride bikes.
Of course.
You coming?
I'm fine here.
Well, suit yourself.
I don't really plan for the future. I just wanna sit around and dance to the music. Hold hands, romance on the moonlit stars and get a bit of the buzz of the music. I wanna feel the vibe, wanna come alive. Yes, sweaty,
There's someone I want you to meet.
I've been living it day by day. I've been living it day by day.
Are you here to talk history or money? Because you know I won't talk about one of them.
History.
When I first met this young man, Jack was quite impressive. both in his research and in his pursuit of fellow colleagues.
We're not here to talk about the past, Charlotte. We're here to talk about the future.
The past is all around us, Jack. That was always your problem, both as a student and as an archaeologist. Always the vision, never the patience.
Well, I guess that's why I'm here. I'm trying to correct that.
So what's the treasure this time?
We're looking for late 16th century, Elizabethan.
I heard rumors about this. I'm not so out of the loop, Jack. Whitman's Red Books, top shelf. I thought your boy was lost to me.
Because of prison?
Because he forgot the golden rule of archaeology. The work is about the history, not the person who uncovers it. But Jack was so easily distracted, both by fortune and glory. That can come later. But you seem to bring something out in him.
I don't know about that.
Got it.
A column of gold as far as the eye can see. Minted coins, bracelets, and jewels all taken from the tombs of the Inca.
The mysterious Hall of Drake. Even my nephew today brings his little prospect pan to the beach in search of Drake's gold.
The gold we found was Incan. It had an engraving, a Spanish symbol.
Something like this.
Oh my God. It is Drake's. But why would it be in Western Sahara?
Because he was taking it to the Canary Islands. He knew the Spanish would search his ship. Knowing that, he leaves his treasure across the channel in the Western Sahara, hoping to come back for it.
And that's where I found it.
I think it's okay to come here? Like this? After work? You know I hate that. Now you're just wasting my fucking time. You understand? You understand me? Davide. God damn it. What did I tell you about no calls? Tell me. Don't tell me she's in Dubai. What does she know? God damn it, Ernest, you said if we cut her off, that she would come home. The last thing we need right now is my sister blowing this whole thing out of the water. Hey. What's your name?
Shoot.
You work out of town?
So why are we changing hotels?
In this city, every hotel, every concierge, every driver, they know what you're doing and when you're doing it. Like that car that's been tailing us since the airport. Shukran ala kul shay, baby.
Hi. The only thing they had was a one-bedroom. If sending a rollout couch for you.
You give him my name?
Should I have?
Oh, it's on my tab.
Here's your key. I'll be at the elevator.
Mumkin Sual? You want to tell me why you've been following us? Get his car.
So, he'll be driving.
No. Madam will be. Driving.
What the hell was that back there?
His name is Assam. Look. Last place he went on his GPS.
The Gold Souk.
Largest gold market in the world. Seems like a good place to start. I told you. You can't trust anyone in this city. Especially your driver.
Which is now me.
It's a burner. There's only one phone number on it. Stay with the car. We're doing this my way.
La. Who is Assam? Who are you working for? Just give me a name. I need a name.
Japanese.
No, I need a name. Can you give me a name?
Japanese.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I just need a name. Didn't I tell you to stay in the car? Just give me the keys. Give me the keys! Come on.
Now someone out there is purchasing large amounts of black market artifacts. And all we know is he's Japanese. Now our friend back there was gonna tell us more when you
I
decided
was just trying to help. If I had known what was going on, it wouldn't have happened.
You know why I work alone? No accomplices.
Well, you could use one.
Might need this tonight. At the Shakes.
Is that for warmth, or are we going undercover?
Well, I thought we'd make an entrance. But I like how quickly you've embraced the life of crime.
I learned from the best. They have valets for this thing?
They have valets for everything.
Yeah, they'll be here in 5 minutes. These are the high rollers in the black market of gold. 20 billion flows to this compound. Drug dealers, murderers, warlords, and terrorists.
Are you trying to impress me?
Is it working?
Mr. Reardon, finally, a bike worthy of its rider. Hopefully your entrance will be the only surprise of the evening.
Don't mean not me. Not a chance.
So, is our Japanese buyer coming tonight?
Is that May? What a surprise. My favorite sister.
Your only sister. You don't fly.
I lost my fear of flying the day I became CEO. If you'll excuse us.
Help you?
I thought I knew all my sister's friends.
But we're not friends.
No, you're not exactly her type. Let me guess, you're her hired gun? Tracking my stolen treasure, you and every law enforcement agency. So, why the hell did she hire you?
Well, I guess because I can do things that law enforcement agencies can't.
So can I.
That's a beautiful bracelet.
Yeah,
Can I look at it?
fine.
This isn't yours.
Give it to me.
You got it from my brother, didn't you?
Give it to me,
Okay,
bitch.
calm down. Let's just talk to him about it, okay?
Skinny Sureba.
What?
What's my sister paying you? $1 million? $1.5 million? Less? Oh no. Oh. Really scraping the bottom of the barrel with you, huh? I'll give you $2 million to walk away right now.
And what do you get out of it?
So you know how this business works. It's not about digging for treasure anymore. It's claiming rights and lawsuits and government oversight. It's making the connections necessary so that companies like mine ensure profit. Can you honestly see my sister handling any of that as CEO? She has a gentle heart. And that's why I was so saddened by the loss of Drake's gold. It would have been a real feather in the cap, you know?
That's who you are, huh? Second coming of Drake.
Exactly. We were both privateers and great ones. He was a pirate licensed by a company, so am I. His ship was the Golden Hind. Mine is a red Mercedes SLS.
I guess the thing that you're forgetting, though, is that Drake went insane and beheaded his best friend.
Oh, you're speaking of Thomas Dowdy. He got a little too close, didn't he? Dowdy. Take my money.
Just take it. Oh, it's 500 years. Not a good time.
Way to get us kicked out. Good thing that party sucked. No, seriously. Who cares if he took back his motorcycle? Wasn't that great of a bike anyway. Oh, and that was good work too. I didn't think you had it in you.
Save it.
Oh, and you're right about your brother. He's a maniac. You know, he thinks he's the second coming of Drake.
I found the treasure.
This is hand-plated. Incan. Wait, did Shake had this?
No. My brother's whore did. She took it from him.
But that means that Matthew has the gold.
Second coming of Drake? You're chasing my goddamn brother.
What happened? The Sheikh called me himself.
She knows, Ernest. Maeve knows.
How? How's that possible?
Doesn't matter, it's being taken care of.
What about us? What about the company?
No, I kind of like it when everything's out in the open. She knows I know, and now I'm just gonna have to fix it.
Matthew, you're drunk. Hey, this is your sister we're talking about. Matthew, this is not how we do things.
Would you rather we were both in jail?
I'd rather you come clean about this. Report everything found. That way the company can get back to what it does best, finding ancient ruins.
And what? That every country within 2,000 miles slowly claw our findings back? Fuck no. What I find, I keep.
There are legal means to handle this, Matthew. It takes time, yes, but it's the best thing for this company.
Do you spare me your fucking morality and legal issues, Ernest? You lawyers all think the same. But you know the shit this company's been doing for years to stay afloat. You're a part of it. It's politics.
Okay, what do you want?
I want Maeve taken out. And I'm gonna need a cleanup over here. Room 77. You know the place.
Matthew, what are you talking about?
We're gonna do something a little different tonight. I'm not gonna fuck you. I'm not even gonna touch you. Have you heard of Thomas Dowdy? Of course not. Nobody studies history anymore. You stole from me.
Stop! Steal from me! Steal from me!
You all right? You haven't said anything in a while.
I have to use the journal.
A journal?
My father willed me a journal. I haven't read it. Allegedly, it exposes every sin Adam's exploration ever committed. The journal's in Switzerland and an account in my name. Once we get there, I'll pay you what's left, then you can go home.
You're firing me?
This isn't about the gold anymore. It's between me and Matthew.
Well, it's your money.
Just stay down. Stay down. Shit. Stay down. Guys, are you okay? All right, stay down. Stay down. Look under the seat.
For what?
These cabbies always have guns. Just check the back and stay down.
I am! Okay, I found it!
Fucking Christ! Babe, are you okay?
Yes! I'm a bad shot!
Fuck! Shit! Still there!
I hit him!
Fucking gearbox! This is why I don't drive fucking cars! I can't hold them off anymore!
Then don't hold them off.
What?
Then don't hold them off! We need to face them head on. Henri? Is that Henri? Help me!
It's leaking. It's gonna blow.
Come on.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Bad news is our mode of transportation is completely fucked. Good news is Boo survived.
Quelle connerie!
What?
Quelle connerie! Means this is bullshit. That's what my dad used to say. And Matthew and I would laugh. Which would only make him angrier. Ugh.
I didn't want to get back into this.
What?
The salvage game. The Black Swan, the Spanish got that. All I got was 4 years of good behavior. I'm not going back to fucking prison.
Then why are you here?
Same reason as you, I guess. History. With everything that we've solved and that we know, that there's still something left to be discovered.
The idea that a single gold coin could be mined by the Inca, stolen by the Spanish, and touched by Sir Francis Drake. L'histoire est vivante! You speak all these languages. How do you not speak French?
How would you say wish I could take you back to your office tomorrow.
J'aurai la chance de pouvoir te ramener à votre bureau demain.
What about... I'll take you to a back room.
Je te prendrai dans une pièce à l'arrière.
I take off all your clothes.
J'enlèverai tous tes habits.
I'd slide my fingers up your legs.
Je glisserai mes doigts sur tes jambes.
I'd fuck you on the table.
Je te baiserai sur la table.
For the record, I think you'd be a great CEO.
Yeah? Guess we'll never know.
We can lay low at Charlotte's house. She can arrange for the flight to Switzerland.
You sure we can trust her?
Charlotte's the type of archaeologist who can't stand that the gold isn't in the wing of the Smithsonian as we speak.
I'm glad you survived.
I need a cigarette.
You smoke?
When I'm about to destroy my father's company and my birthright, I do.
It's a shame you've made up your mind. When you got me started on Drake's gold, I did some more research. I know where your brother's keeping it.
How? Adams has thousands of load sites around the globe. If he even decided to use that, it could be anywhere.
My dear child, have you learned nothing? History repeats itself. Not only does an offshore recovery guarantee he won't be taxed on his findings, but a true historian like your brother would be only too happy to fulfill its destiny.
Drake was trying to get to the Canary Islands when he died.
So you're saying that Matthew is crazy enough to try to do what Drake never could? That's insane.
Well, for Matthew, that's par for the course. Doesn't matter. I made up my mind. I need a ticket to Switzerland. I'm gonna show up at the bank and put the journal into custody. It's done.
Look, when you showed up, I was in a bad place. But you convinced me that we could make history. The biggest find of this generation, remember? More gold than King Tut's tomb.
Jack, you came because I was paying you.
Yeah, maybe. But it's bigger than that now.
Maeve, what have you got to lose? Why not bring down your brother and reclaim what you rightfully found?
No.
If you turn Matthew in, he could destroy everything before you can get to it. The biggest salvage haul in the history of modern times destroyed, like the Buddhas of Bamyan. The history of the world destroyed by a selfish, greedy bastard.
So we follow the gold to the Canary Islands. Then what? Get killed by Matthew's endless army of Henrys?
Don't be stupid, child. We won't go alone.
Yeah, there's still time for them to take you to Switzerland. I'll take my bike. Won't have to fly. Everybody wins.
No. My brother's going down.
You see that rock over there? The castle is right behind it.
You've been here before?
I'm sorry, Jack. Everyone has their price.
God damn it! You're working for Matthew!
Working with Matthew.
No, I trusted you.
My brother needs her, but you're dispensable.
I'll come back for you.
Even if they survive the fall and the gunshots, they won't survive the sharks, not with all their blood.
Ay, Dios mío.
Do I look like I run a hospital wing here? Just because I am the closest thing to a hospital on this island? Are you going to tell me what happened now?
It's from a knife.
Sí, cómo no. From a knife. It's a lead bullet.
I need to get to the castle.
Nope, you're not going anywhere tonight.
Thanks for joining me.
You're insane.
Didn't you choose to come here? Didn't you choose to hire a mercenary, track down our gold? My gold? Drake's gold?
Drake, do you hear yourself? You're obsessed. That's why we're here, aren't we? This castle.
We are here because you're too dense to understand that running an international salvage company means keeping our findings from our competition. Our father used this place for years as a warehouse for black market gold. You think we were just given this life? You spent your years digging for treasure, fueled by clean money, by dividends?
Do not say that about Dad. He was the best scientist, archaeologist that either of us ever knew.
Dad was a criminal. This line of work is criminal. I'm just being rational because someone has to start running the family business.
Dad had his faults, but he was not a murderer.
What do you think would happen if we reported this to the Western Sahara, or this to Spain or France? Claiming rights and lawsuits for the rest of our lives. I am not a goddamn law firm, Maeve. I'm an archaeologist.
You are not an archaeologist. You're a psychopath. And I'll be damned if I let you take down Adams and run it into the ground.
Says the girl who's about to release our father's journal. It's a good thing I'm stopping that. Never. Never? You actually think you're the one in control? I brought you here to get that code and destroy Dad's journal. Take her inside.
Levántate, soplapollas. Venga, wake up. You mentioned a castle last night. Which one? The Canary Island has many.
Drake.
They all three castles. Castillo de San Juan Bautista, Castillo de San Cristóbal, Castillo de San Andrés. Name it.
No, it's different. Tesoro. Treasure.
You mean Castillo de la Muerte? No one goes there. No one. Not even tourists.
Well, that's because it's rigged to explode.
That's a legend. Un cazafortunas, un imbécil, un supersticioso, un cabrón pendejo. This is not going to work.
Now give me the code, Maeve. And I'll make sure the greatest salvage company in the world lives to fight another day. That's what our father wanted.
Dad brought us to places like this as kids. We played pirates. Remember when I found that blue piece of glass and you told me it was a treasure? You were a good brother. What happened?
That was a good day.
I need help, Matthew. When did it stop becoming about the work? About finding ancient civilizations? About uncovering secrets that no one else in the world could know?
That's enough. Give me the code.
What, so you can destroy it? Like you did Noor, and Henry, and Jack. And that hooker in Dubai who was so coked out of her mind she didn't know she was fucking a psycho.
Stupid bitch. You are the princess, the by-the-book scientist. I'm the one who knows where the bodies are buried.
I'm your sister.
I'm CEO. Drake is my destiny, and if that surprises you, then you never truly knew me. Now, give me the code to your sister.
Shooting, we're all dead. Not a step closer.
Back from the dead. I'm nearly impressed.
You know the history of this place, don't you, Matthew? Drake rigged it to blow up. He filled the walls with gunpowder. This is the only thing that he could do to protect his gold against the Spanish. And guess what? I'm holding the trigger.
I don't believe you.
Well, the powder still burns.
This is bullshit. Search the castle!
Nobody moves!
You're bluffing.
Try me.
Okay, Jack. Look around. This is what you've been searching for. From the Incas to the Spanish to Drake to me here. Archaeologists have been waiting 400 years to be in your position. You're not gonna blow it all up. You're not gonna kill Maeve.
You know, you're right, Matthew. There's no difference between a privateer and a pirate. They both take what's not theirs.
We gotta go. Come on.
Quick. Let's go. Come on.
Leave me. I got you into this. Get out while you can. Take the money and go. Just go. Just take the money and go.
Don't you get it, Maeve? It's not about the money. It was never about the money with you. We're almost there. I saw this on the way up. It's not vintage, but it'll do. I'll get it started.
Enough, Jack! switch. No trigger. You give up. I'll let Maeve live.
Okay.
It's fitting, isn't it? I mean, you're dying at the hands of an antique. I found your gun. Blackjack.
Drake. So many stories about Drake. And they're beautiful. Really. The best one is how he died. Alone, sick, his body eating itself from the inside out. This great explorer of the earth, conqueror of empires, left his final mission unfinished.
To the hands of the conquistadors, to the holds of Drake's ships, and finally to Castillo de Morte. This gold became an unrelenting obsession for my father, my brother, and me. It is with great relief that we return it to you, the true owners, to free Adams and myself for future adventures. Thank you.
Excelente presentación, señorita Adams. Perfecto. Felicidades.
Muchas
Felicidades. There will come a time when I'll cease to find your lateness charming.
I have to see someone. He has a lead on this.
That's Qin Dynasty. I thought you were out of the game.
Don't you miss it?
I have responsibilities now. Besides, you said you like to work alone.
Yeah, for this I might need an accomplice. A weekend, 4 days max.